Hi friends, Denise Basler here with another bass video coming your way. Hold on one second. If this is supposed to be a bass video, why am I holding a guitar? It's because I want to show you some basics, get it? About playing with other musicians, especially guitar players, and being able to figure out quickly how to get a bass line in there. So, we talked about the notes, and if the guitar player says, hey, I'm playing E flat, C sharp, and a G, then, after a little bit of time, you'll be able to quickly pluck those out on your bass. But if you have a song with some complex chords or basic chords, but played in a less than basic pattern, it's sometimes easier just to keep an eye on the guitar player's fingers and figure it out from there. So I wanted to show you what some of the basic chords on a guitar look like, so that if you're playing along with the guitar player, you can watch those fingers and then pluck along on the bass. So let me just move this here a little bit. Some of the really basic beginner chords are, let's see, there's E major, A major, D, C, G. G is usually the first one that guitar players learn. And I'm sure I left some out, but there's the basics. You can figure out the root note by looking at the top note that the guitar player is playing. When I say top note, I mean the one closest literally to the top of the instrument. That's called the root note. So in the case of this G chord, that root note is a G. You'll remember that those 4 strings on your bass, on a regular 4-string bass, are the same top 4 strings on a guitar: E, A, D, and G. Elizabeth 8, dynamite, goodbye. So if this is an E, there was a half step between E and F, and then a whole step between F and G. So there's the G chord. You can see the root note, that top note, is holding down the G. So you can play a bass line that very early on would be a G. Later, you can start to think about the rest of the notes in the chord. In this case, that would be a G and a B. So a G and a B might be your bass line. It's really easy, or easier, when you're in like loud rock bands or punk bands where the guitar player is barring the chords, because barring the chord literally is barring the whole fretboard, the whole neck, and then playing the little chord in between. In this case, that's also a G, and you would know when they're barring, that is your root note, the G. Sometimes they'll drop it, so they're only barring those 4 strings, and then in this case, your root note, if they're playing this C chord, your root note is going to be a C. So studying up a little bit on guitar chords can really help you to fill in a bass situation in a band very quickly. So I would say take a little bit of time to study either those very basic guitar chords, and then even again making sure that you're paying attention, just saying the letters out loud as you go up the neck of your bass guitar. So the E, F, G, A, and so on. All right, keep practicing.